I think. Yes? Yes. I think we are live-ish. Maybe.
One
Yes!
day,
Yes, we
when
are.
Wes has been a professional streamer for several years, he will stop this rigmarole.
I think. What are you talking about? What do you mean? I am very... I'm very
all I'm saying is
professional.
that you're very stingy with readiness. One might even say you're niggardly with it.
Oh, well, I guess there it goes. Rip me.
Nothing to lose now.
I guess that just means we should wake up. This is potential. Uzalu says this is potentially the last stream. We could be figuring everything out now.
Then again, Wes has frequently surprised me with how much longer he can let it continue.
How dare you? Look, just because I wanted to figure out how orbiting worked.
Which we haven't quite finished yet, but
shut up.
Maybe we will today.
Shut up.
Tell you what, you are better at one thing than Mel. I'll tell you what it is later.
Is it roasting marshmallows?
So Wes, where are you going first?
It's roasting marshmallows, isn't it? Because I am the superior cook.
Wow. Fucking Italian off. I can sense it now.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
I want to show you speedruns after this as well.
Oh, God. All right.
There's nothing will make you feel more insufficient than watching the speedrun of this game.
Well, I mean, not necessarily. It's,
You turn your FOV up.
My what?
Your FOV. He doesn't know what FOV is. I doubt he has.
I know what FOV is. Turned it. It should be, yeah, it's maxed out.
Yeah, 105.
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was that high last time.
Yeah, it's always been there. I always like to have the FOV. If not as high as it can be, then relatively high. I like it like that.
Yeah. Good man. So, talk us through what you're going to do in Dark Realm.
Well, I want to try to figure out where the vessel is, because last time we found Escape Pod 3. And, and oh, that's right. I shot the probe through, and I think I might be able to figure out where the vessel is by tracking the probe as I fling it onto it. I'm thinking that. I'm going to try that. Okay. Yeah, because it said that the signal from the vessel was lost.
Well, I'm happy to report that in Discord's infinite reliability and consistency, I now have a 1080p 60 stream from you that is perfect. Whereas usually I can't even get 480 30 to stay above, 10 FPS with you.
Beautiful. I am trying my best not to have that whining going on constantly. Although, hey, those are the lights. That's the lights that I need. Is this the... Yep, this is the, I mean, it makes sense that these guys are just perfectly preserved because it's space. All right, good spacewalk. All right, well, let's go ahead and go home.
That's great stuff. Ship says no.
Yeah.
Come back here, I'll be lonely.
Alright.
Best place to joke around a bunch of floating corpses.
Yeah. I mean, they're goat people. They don't count. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
You made friends with one of them.
I know. 20 coming here to search for us. We followed 2 beacons from the vessel in this place. We can go no further. It's almost too faint to hear now, but the vessel's beacon is still faintly emitting from within the thorny seed. The opening is too small for even a single Nomai to fit through. So our escape pod couldn't have flown through here. I don't understand how this could be possible, but this gruesome place seems to be able to manipulate space itself. Maybe this was our undoing. To be so close to the location of the vessel and still be so far is difficult. Worse, the vessel's beacon is dying. Soon we will be unable to hear it. There is nothing we can do but try to perhaps find a way inside, or at least attempt to comprehend why this happened. My dearest hope is that the other escape pods were able to reach relative safety.
It is very sad.
Whoa.
I'll be right back, Wes.
Whoa.
Don't let me never let you near one of my dead relatives.
Okay, there we go. Duplicate signal. These spacesuits do look different. They're a different color. They were bunched up together. Shit. Okay. Oh, there's my ship. Okay. Let's figure this out. Alright, so it looks like I'm heading over there. Alright.
You see on the bottom right there was something you could interact with? If you free look.
Oh. Raise eject cover? No. I'm not doing that here, Uzalu. I'm absolutely not doing that here.
Remember this when we talk later.
Okay. Okay, this doesn't look oh dear. There's a Satan in there, isn't it? There's a there's multiple big old Satans in there, isn't it? I know it. There's gonna be a bunch of Satans. It's got a big old...
concern was still spooky me.
Yeah, exactly. Gotta be a big honkin' Satan. You know what? Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah, that seems more safe.
Well, I could... Oh, okay. Yeah, see? See? Oh, how the fuck am I gonna get past him? Yeah, there's at least 2 of them. There's probably more. God damn it. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. You fucking serious?
Don't worry, Wes. I definitely didn't already know that was going to happen the moment you went through that thing without the ship.
God fucking damn it. Alright, well. I could make it there, no problem. It'll be fine.
Alright, I'll actually be right back this time.
Uh-huh. Son of a bitch. Making me float all the way back to my damn ship. Stupid reality-bending knot of dead wood. Fucking Satan's all up in here. Hey, radio tower, escape pod 3, Nomai grave. Survivors of the escape pod 3 followed 1 or 2 vessel beacons. Small type ramble seed, it could go no further. The Nomai could faintly hear the vessel's beacon. The vessel's beacon was dying. It would soon be gone completely. If I launch my scout into the seed, I could take photos of the derelict Nomai ship. Okay. Okay. So. Anglerfish are blind. So I'm hoping that I'll just be able to kind of do one burst of speed and just kind of float past them, or I'm going to get eaten and I'm going to have to start over. It's probably what's going to happen. It's much more likely that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, he remembered that they're blind. Very good. And Wes, it's a good thing that you got the loop, because you can just try it again.
Yeah, that's great. All right. Here we go. Oh, there's a lot more than 2.
Are you clenched?
No. I'm fine. Oh, no. Oh, please don't be what I think that is. Oh, no. Are those eggs?
Now you find out what they were guarding.
Oh. I'm gonna hit the eggs. Fuck. I'm gonna have to risk a boost.
Now, Wes, since Roe v. Wade ended, in this part of space, abortion is no longer legal, so you've got to leave them alone.
Can I fuck with them? That's the real question. I don't know. This game does respect pronouns, so it might be pro-choice. That's another anglerfish, isn't it? God fucking damn it. Fuck.
The game respecting pronouns is somewhat interesting. I think they aren't necessarily coming down on either side, but one of the species does appear to be either non-gendered, so they just don't have genders, or something else like that, but
yeah,
it doesn't seem like it's just at random. I think there is some logic to it, but I'm not sure. The person that wrote the dialogue, by the way, is female, so, you know, could be it.
Please don't hit anything. Please don't hit anything. Please don't hit anything. Oh shit, I'm gonna hit something. No, I don't like that sound. I don't like that sound. I don't like that sound.
You have entered the banana zone.
Did I do it? Am I gonna live? Okay. Oh. Oh, god damn it. As soon as I do all that work to make it all aligned and pretty. Alright. Is this another escape pod over here? Yeah, that looks like an escape pod that never launched. And it looks like the wood has grown around it. It's interesting. It's like not everyone made it to escape pods. Looks like a lot of people didn't make it to escape pods. Whoa! You could definitely see the architectural influence with the stuff on the planet and whatnot. Oh. It's like they had themselves a warp core breach. Oh god, how do I put this down? Oh god. There we go. Okay, so I have to deliver the warp core here. There's a ball here. Whoa. Oh. It's some kind of a code. Well, that was a nice sound.
Never heard that one before.
Okay, so it doesn't stick. I'm guessing it doesn't stick because I'm doing the wrong code. But where would I find the code? I gotta go back and refuel either way. Check the log. Whoa, wrong button. Wrong button. Oh, God. Meant to do that. Okay, I got a couple of ship log updates. The vessel. I found the derelict Nomai vessel deep within the dark bramble. The vessel's warp core is long dead. I activated a 3-sided pillar on the vessel's bridge that appears to be some sort of input device. There's more to explore here. Well, I guess I'm going to explore more of it in the next cycle, because it sounds like I'm out of time. Okay, but I could just go straight to the vessel next time. So, that's going to be easier. All right, let's go get eaten by a thing. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, gotta go get eaten. I haven't gotten eaten yet. I'm gonna get eaten.
Doesn't matter how many times you say it, where it's still going to be a skill issue.
Oh, God damn it.
Also, good luck getting back there in time.
Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Come on, baby. Yeah! Yeah! Oh, yeah, there you are. Eat me! Eat me!
I'm just going to change the channel status to Where's into Uzalu Vor stream.
I didn't even set
Astro-Vor.
I didn't even set a thing. What's it say?
No, someone else changed it to Where's uses an anal probe.
I don't think that's what's been happening. Okay. We're making progress here, buddy. Oh, shit. That's a bad omen.
Yeah, about that one thing.
She burns the mushrooms? She burns the marshmallows, doesn't she?
Is that the one thing this game doesn't have? Mushrooms?
I don't think it has mushrooms now. Actually, I've had mushrooms on the brain because I've been ever since we watched that that 2-hour British breakfast line stream. I've been really craving like roasted marshmallow. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna constantly confuse the two all day today.
Ah yes, marshmallows and mushrooms.
I have really been craving roasted mushrooms.
Well, I'm glad to hear it, because I have that most days.
I love me some mushrooms.
Pug is saying Kuiper joined because of Wes uses an anal probe and left when he found out it was Outer Wilds.
Tell him not to lie.
Alright, I want you all to reply to his misclicked with a X to doubt.
So, Uzalu, I can leave and go look at the computer, right? The autopilot wouldn't dare to fuck with me in any way, right? I'm just gonna.
Depends what you pointed it at.
Ah, it'll be fine. It's an autopilot. It's smart. It knows what to do.
Have you ever heard the song "Here Comes the Sun"?
Nah, it's fine. I am moving. Maybe I should buckle up.
Alcatillo says he wants some cheese-stuffed marshmallows now. I'm not sure that would be very nice.
I don't think that'd be very good.
Yeah. No. Cheese-stuffed mushrooms, on the other hand.
Yeah. I do like...
I have...
Bro, I've been creating...
I have...
Go ahead.
Go on, Wes.
Nah,
I have taken up the radical notion of putting a creamy blue cheese spread in the cooking process for my breakfasts.
Very good.
And goes pretty well with mushrooms.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna go. There's more to explore in the thing itself, so let's go explore that.
Are you now realizing that last loop you could have just gone back into the vessel and explored a bit more before you died?
Not really. I wanted to get eaten.
Okay. Are you going for the all deaths speedrun?
No, I just, you know, I do want to see them all at least once, though, as many as I can get.
There are a few you've missed.
Oh, I'm sure.
I mean, not very many, just a few.
Okay. Burst of speed. Let's go! Oh, dear. Oh, I still have to go through the fucking... The den of Satans? Great.
Yeah, you missed a step. You forgot a step.
What do you mean?
No, because you thought that was the one with the fish in it, but you got one more layer to go through.
Okay. Well, yeah, I was hoping I could just go through, like, the one off to the side. But no! I still gotta go through the Den of Satan.
Dude, Di would like this game. She likes all the Cthulhian stuff.
Oh, shit! Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh, God! No! 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 Let's try that again, boys and girls.
So now he doesn't want to get eaten.
Well, it was, you know, end of the cycle. I was gonna die anyway, so may as well make it fun. Oh, shit. Oh, God damn it! God damn it! God. No! 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 Oh god, there's teeth all around me! Oh, shit. Oh god. Oh god. No! No! Oh god. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine.
I didn't think you'd survive that.
One of the... Okay, here's something that you gotta realize about me. I'm dumb, but I'm very hard to kill. If there is any slight chance I'm going to survive, I'm gonna find it. It probably won't help that much, but I'll find it. Okay, so this is... But there's a duplicate... Oh. Wait, no, because... Wait. Vessel. Vessel. Okay, well, let's try this one, then. Oh, no, that's... That's that one, right. Gotcha. Okay. Alright. Okay.
Yes, I did know that their positions don't reset.
So what, was he just waiting there with his mouth suckling the entrance?
Yeah.
God.
You just flew directly into its mouth.
Oh, great. That's great. Jesus Christ.
During the election, the probability of Trump winning and of Kamala winning was like gradually changing more and more as the night went on.
Yeah.
We've got a similar situation happening here with Will Wes finish it today.
Oh, shut up. I'll be fine. Well, I just gotta figure out what I need to do in the ship, but I'm sure that there's writings and shit in there that I can check out. Oh, whoa! Meant to do that. Meant to do that.
But why did you mean to do that?
Because I wanted to. Oh, is this one guarding the entrance? We ballin'! We ballin'! Oh god! This may have been a mistake.
As it turns out, balling has a cost.
Well... Oh boy. A mistake may have been made.
It's alright, Wes. I'm sure that you don't, now that you need to escape these things, I'm sure you won't need Reed's damage log thrusters.
It's only my starboard thruster. It's fine. I'm fucked. Oh, I'm so fucked. Alright. Hold on. Oh, great. It's not like I'm near anything important. Okay. We're just gonna go outside and... It's not like it's hostile out here or anything. We'll be fine.
This week in Universe's most dangerous engineering project.
Yeah, that's great. Oh boy. Oh boy. No, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. Okay, we're good. We are good. See? We're fine. We're fine. This is no big deal. Fine.
It's a good thing that bonking your ship won't have slightly pushed it.
It's not going anywhere. I matched the velocity before I left. I've learned.
Yeah, but then you bonked it.
Ah, it's fine. It's a big, heavy ship. It's not going anywhere.
Because you've never lost it before.
Shut up.
Pug makes a good point. You are fat, Wes, after all.
Oh, no. Okay. Take a look around her. A little lower area here. Oh. Is this what started it all? The Eye of the Universe scan. Would you just... Thank you. That's really what I wanted. Okay. Felix, I'm recording now. I've never encountered anything quite like this. The signal the vessel is receiving appears to be older than the universe itself. Eskel, this is our first contact with anything of this nature. Everyone prepare to warp immediately. Eskel, wait, I need more time to send an outgoing message. Shouldn't we tell another clan where we're going? We could send the message upon our arrival. This extraordinary signal appeared suddenly. It may disappear just as quickly. And we can't lose a discovery this incredible. Focus on preparing the warp instead. I understand. Anona, is the vessel ready to warp to the signal's approximate coordinates? The warp core is powered, and this will be a significant jump. Afterward, we'll need time to recharge the core. Shouldn't create a problem, provided we arrive at or near the signal source. Everyone ready to warp. Well, I'm sure that worked out well for him. You see, Uzalu, the Nomai did things a little slapdash, and they're fine.
You want to re-examine that entire statement?
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, here we go. Here's some writings.
Actually, Wes, you're closer than you thought.
What do you mean?
I'll read on.
Okay. This is Eskel's vessel. Something went badly wrong during our warp, and our vessel is mortally wounded. We need help as quickly as possible. Our vessel appears to have... Has it fused with the local environment somehow? There are vines that are now part of the vessel. It's been torn apart from the inside itself. We're abandoning the vessel. Any Nomai clans or spaceflight capable species receiving this message, I implore you, we need your help. Is this broken? Can anyone hear me? Our vessel is dying. We need immediate assistance. There's another wall here. Ah, orange. To any Nomai clans whose vessels can hear this message, it's clear the universe is dying. There are fewer and fewer resources and safe places within space now, so my clan and I believe the best option is for all of us clans to stick together. If you can reach the Gloaming Galaxy, we've found that Black Rock's sons... Oh god, oh no! Uzalu! Black Rock?
Yeah.
No.
The rest of the clans hold up in the Vanguard Nebula.
And the State Street system. Are fairly stable in life in this star system and comparatively thriving. We live in relative safety. If you prefer to continue exploring alone, know that you will be on your own. Canna, we're making our way to you. It's good to hear from you, Bromley. We'll watch for your vessel. Has anyone heard from Neem? His clan was on its way to our vessel, but they never arrived. He hasn't sent any messages. I'm beginning to worry. That is unsettling. It reminds me of that old myth my grandfather used to tell. The disappearance of Eskel. Eskel? Wasn't that... This is Eskel's vessel. Disappearance of Eskel. Disappearance of Eskel. I remember hearing that story as a child. One day, Eskel's vessel simply stopped responding. The other clans searched and searched, but found no trace. It's as if their missing friends had warped out of existence. It's no myth, friends. Eskel's clans existed. Their story was real. Ah. What a curious event to have passed into myth. Our ancestors were told that story when they were young. Are you sure it's true, Hisso? It was a very long time ago, but yes, my clan's ancestors searched for Eskel's clan for a long time, but in the end, none of them were ever seen again. It's the only time in our history a vessel has ever disappeared that way. Hissop, I hope you aren't comparing Eskel's story to my clan's vessel. Neem! We feared you were gone. Not yet. Not yet we aren't, but nearly. We found trouble during our warp. The triple suns of the bright spark star system exploded. And it was only a lucky coincidence we weren't caught in the blast. We'll meet you soon, Cam. I'm relieved your clan is safe, Neem. It's good to hear your words. Any vessels nearby, remember to be extremely cautious of potentially unstable SARs. Which is most of them. So yeah, everything's getting all fucky. So I'm guessing I've got to go inside the Ash Twin, get the warp core there, bring it here, replace it. Ah, damn it. Set this shit down somewhere? No, just gonna carry it with me? Alright. No. Ah! Ah! Vessel's warp core is long dead. I activated the three-sided pillar on the vessel's bridge that appeared to be some sort of input device. The Nomai tried to call for help, but the vessel's outgoing message system broke during crash. The vessel can still hear incoming message from the other Nomai vessels. The remaining Nomai clans are regrouping in response to the impending death of the universe. I found a recording of the original signal the Nomai encountered from the Eye of the Universe. The Nomai were worried that the signal might disappear, so they warped before they could tell another clan where they were going.
So those received messages, I'm not sure when they were supposed to have been received, but it might be right now.
Yep. Well, I'm glad Neem's okay. He's my favorite.
Yeah. Neem's a true bro.
My bro Neem. Whoa! Fucking serious?
Yeah, he's a true Neema. Now, Wes, might have been an imperfect thing to do.
What?
Never mind. Continue.
What? No. No, what?
No, go and select the Ash Twin from the computer and then autopilot towards it.
Well, yeah, obviously I'm just not gonna blindly do that.
Again.
Shut up! I barely knew how the game worked back then, alright? Man, come on. Give me a break.
Ah, so now you're not blaming the autopilot.
Partially. I didn't know how the game worked, and I didn't know that the autopilot wants to kill me.
Skill issue.
Uh-huh. Yeah, on the autopilot's part.
I mean, yeah, but what did you expect? You yourself admire the fact the ship's made of wood.
Shut up.
My man Wes needs a break.
Hold on. No, I'm doing something very important. Doing something very important. Absolutely necessary.
you gotta show off.
This is needed. It's gotta happen, guys. Also, I haven't really kind of walked around here in a while, so, you know. And I don't have a ton of time left, so I might as well, you know. Wow, Brittle Hollow is really freaking close. Dude,
You somehow managed to crash into the lava moon on this live.
You could see the black hole from here. That's crazy.
Yeah. Hell of a view.
All right. Bring in artifact. Aha! Ah! Ha, ha, ha! See? The game wanted me to do this.
Yeah, that's good. Talk to Hornfells. Maybe he'll let you... Oh, you can drop it here. Nice.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure about that, actually.
I'll talk to Hornfells with it.
He might be the one
Hey!
downstairs, actually.
Hey, wait. Oh, I thought he was up here.
is. He was. But he's downstairs now. People can move, Wes.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, yeah, I forgot there's a little Satan in here. Hey! What's up, Big H? Statue opened its eyes. Bet you wish you'd seen that happen, huh? Me too. Not even a little closer to understanding what's going on with this statue. I found Feldspar. Found Feldspar? And they're in the dark brambles. Stars above. This is wonderful news. Thank you. Thank you for finding him. That Feldspar didn't immediately join you on your ship and return here is incredibly Feldspar. We were never entirely sure what Feldspar was thinking back then either. Still, we ought to fish them out of that dreadful place. Ha ha! Fish them. I'll radio Gauss and have them prepare a ship. It really should be Gauss who finds Feldspar home. Again, thank you. Hardly imagine how proudly I see alive and unharmed. Well, alright, well, here you go, Goody. There you go. There is the original warp core. I'm sure you're very excited about it. See, and look at him. Yeah, he's excited. Yeah, he's excited.
So I didn't know about that achievement. That's good. Well done. It makes sense, too.
Yeah.
Though it's a shame they didn't put a line of dialogue. Maybe you could try picking it up and talking to Hal. He's the guy that actually runs the museum, I think.
Alright, I'll try. Just coming back to find you. You gotta see this. The Nomai statue's eyes open. They used to be closed. Probably should have started with that. Now they're opened. Not sure why they opened, since no one actually saw it happen, but this is huge news. Should someone tell Gabbro or maybe Rybeck? Oh, stars, it's exciting. It makes my stomach hurt. Oh, well. I'll talk to him one more time. Yeah. Ah! Well, either way, here. I will put it... I'll put it here. There we go. That's a good place for it.
That certainly won't interfere with the exhibit.
Shut up.
Put it in the one place that would ruin another exhibit.
Yes.
Walk in with a piece of ancient Nomai technology and they're like, hey, dude, look at this statue. They completely ignore you.
Yeah.
Well, this is what you get.
Yep. Hey guys, it's literally the warp core from the vessel that brought the Nomai here. What? What's that? No, this statue.
I seem to be getting a double audio feed from you, Wes.
What do you mean?
It doesn't make any sense. Just some of the sound effects sound weird. I hope it doesn't come through on YouTube.
I hope not too. Is it
Yeah.
from just the game?
I think so. It might have been. It seems to start happening when you came out from Dark Bramble, so it might be an in-game bug. In which case, it'll probably fix itself on the next reset.
I'm not hearing it.
Okay.
I think we're just gonna relax. Yeah. God damn it.
You know how many people climb Everest? They go up in big packs through one path, the safe path.
Yeah.
But there's actually a whole other side of Everest that you can climb, which is much more difficult and no one really does it.
Yeah.
I noticed that you always use one side of the fire. Like you're scared that it's difficult to use the other side.
I mean, I don't give a shit. It's just always the side that I kind of like that side. I'll roast one on this side.
Goddamn right winger.
And just to prove you wrong, I'll roast one right next to Slate.
You're still roasting on the right side of the fire, though.
What are you talking about? What do you? Oh, you want me to go on this side? Want me to do like that?
He's climbing the Everest the other side, folks. I'm so proud of him.
You like that? Hey. There we go.
How many developer hours do you think was put into this part of the game specifically?
Probably not enough, because this is great. Marshmallow roasting simulator. Hey, look, man, if power washing simulator can be successful, this can be.
Yeah, I would rather roast marshmallows than power washing.
Right? I'm just gonna doze off. Really? You wake up with enough time to watch the universe die? That's great. Or the solar system, I should say. Get to relive all of my marshmallowing exploits. That's great. All right.
Imagine the advantages of the time loop. You could stay up for 22 minutes, roast all those marshmallows, and then wake back up again with all the same marshmallows still yet to be roasted.
Oh, hell yeah. And
an empty stomach.
And you're hungry. I was going to say, you're hungry again. You can just eat more, eat those marshmallows again. It'd be great.
Okay, I stand corrected. We're not going to finish it this session, but there's a good goddamn reason. Marshmallow run.
Yeah, hell yeah. Just 3 hours of marshmallow roasting.
I bet there's an ASMR video where they just spend 20 minutes roasting and eating marshmallows, and then the universe explodes and then they go again. 10-hour Outer Wilds marshmallow campfire roasting ASMR loop.
Oh, God. Yeah, the thing is...
16 million views.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing is it's probably out there. That's the best part.
Yeah. And if it's not, well, someone should start a YouTube channel.
That's cringe.
Oh yeah, you're right. Rumble channel.
There you go. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna go roast marshmallows. Just fuck it.
Have you figured out what you're going to do when you get back to actually playing the game?
Well, that's the thing I'm got to try to figure out.
All right, fair enough. No worries.
Here, hold on. Oh, God!
Don't worry, guys. He's new to the game. He's only just started playing.
I only damaged the headlights. It's fine. See, it's just the headlights. Okay. In all seriousness, though. Alright. So, okay. So here's the thing. There's obviously some kind of activation sequence that's needed. But what are the symbols? Because and there's some code. But what would the symbols be? That's the question. Like that's what needs to be figured out. And I don't know exactly what that is. Where okay, so the possible places it could be is the old city in the light the Hourglass Twins, and the old city in Brittle Hollow. Because I'm thinking the first generation Nomai maybe told or wrote down, I guess, the symbols. I'm thinking that's what it is.
Let me know if you would like me to give you a hintlet.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I believe you already know this. Otherwise, I wouldn't be giving you a hintlet, but because I think you already know it.
Yeah.
Remember what you found. Actually, I won't. Okay, never mind. Remember what you found. What did you find in Giant's Deep?
I found a bunch of things. I think I found everything in Giant's Deep. Found the construction yard where they were building the orbital cannon. Frozen jellyfish, dark bramble seed, lunar lookout, Esker's camp, village. The village, maybe? Insides and look at me. I saw strange glowing lights of my own memories flash before my eyes. Yeah, that's. Oh no, that's the fucking thing. Giant's Deep. All right. Well, I'll head to Giant. Is it the construction yard?
What did you find? What was the most secret thing you found on Giant's Deep?
The thing that I needed to go into space to get to?
That was next to Giant's Deep. That was in orbit. But are you talking about the cannon?
Yeah. Well, no, yeah.
What happened to the cannon?
It blew up. Because the power of launching the probe caused it to shatter, right?
And what happened to it after it blew up?
Well, part of it sunk.
Where did it go?
It went down to the core. It went down past the thing. And I needed to use the little jellyfish to get into it. Orbital probe cannon. Probe tracking module, launch module, control module. Badly damaged, its projection is still intact. The Nomai named Mallow argued it shouldn't matter if the cannon's structural integrity was compromised since the ending. Nomai named Privet countered that they wouldn't need a control module. Recently received a request from the Ash Twin Project to launch the probe. The cannon was aligned with a randomly selected probe trajectory. The probe was successfully launched, but the cannon's structural integrity is compromised. Damage. Probe tracking module. The orbital probe cannon has launched millions of probes. The 9,318,054th probes located at deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the eye of the universe. The statue in the probe tracking module automatically records each probe's trajectory and transmits the data to the astronaut. Found Nomai coordinates. So do I have to go back to the launch module? Find the information there?
Where's your ability to miss the trees for the forest?
Oh! Are those the symbols?
Why are you asking me?
Those are the symbols. Oh, mother. Okay, fine. Fine. I'll go launch the fucking ship. Christ's sakes. Jesus.
What are those symbols, Wes? What do they correspond to?
I don't fucking know. But those are the symbols, obviously.
Yes, you do.
Do I?
Yes. You just read it.
Oh, they're the warp coordinates for the Eye of the Universe. Oh, so I use the ship to warp to the Eye of the... Okay. Okay. Yay. There we go. See? See? Eagle Eye. Eagle Eye, baby. Eagle Eye.
I'm getting so much experience with child psychology right now.
Hey, coordinates to the Eye of the Universe. Yay. Alright, there's the Sun Station one. And here's the Hourglass Twin. Alright. Well, looks like we have some time. Yeah. Deep space anomaly matching all known criteria. So it's a C, an hourglass without the bottom, and an N. Boop. Beep, bop, boop. And then a woobly N. Gotcha. So, read any good books lately? Who am I kidding?
Actually, Wes, I got for my birthday a like illustrated guide to the Orville.
Oh yeah, you told me about that. That sounds cool.
It's got a lovely, lovely cover as well.
Very nice.
Quite aside from reading it, it'll make quite a nice display piece.
Yeah.
That is assuming, of course, that I read it.
Oh, assuming. Let's be honest here. You know what happens when you assume, Uzalu.
Yeah, keep that in mind, Wes,
What?
given what you're doing right now.
What? I'm just waiting here, Isla. We're just hanging out, having a good time. Okay, so I gotta be pointed downwards? Is it? Yeah, because I gotta be, because if I go through here, I'm gonna go shooting upwards. Alright. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I only ever did this once, so... And it was kind of on accident.
I believe you.
What? It was on accident.
No, I do believe you. And cactus.
Oh! Yeah!
Oh, lucky bugger.
Ooh, okay. Let's grab that warp core, baby.
Now, Wes, I shall ask this but once.
Yeah, what's up?
Are you sure about that?
What do you mean?
Just make sure that you're sure.
Of course I'm sure. You gotta grab the warp core, and then you gotta go, you gotta get the, you gotta bring it to the thing.
I'm glad to hear that you've thought it through.
Okay, well, hold on. Okay. Alright, so you take it to the thing, you put in the coordinates, you head to the eye of the universe, and then you figure out the 200,000 plus year old question of, you know, life, the universe, and everything. What is the answer? The more important question is, what is the question?
And you know what the consequences are of taking this.
Yeah, the loops stop, right? Potentially, right? I'm willing to take the risk. I know enough. Ow.
Fucking knew it. The cherry on top of this campaign.
Alright. What? No, there's no way it's time yet. There's no way it's time yet. Or is that just a unique thing? Fuck it, I'm already committed. Okay, it is different music. We're gonna take as little risks as possible here.
Mel Cotillo is recommending that you meditate until the next loop.
Not gonna fall for that. Hey, buddy. Definitely no going back now. All right. All right. Oh, fuck you, little crystal thing! Fuck it. Fuck it, fuck it.
This is where all the libtards ended up. I just want to, like, dude, the fucking music still impresses. Okay, we're here. Okay. Sorry. The desecration of that corpse is now a canon event.
It's fine. See, it's right there. Okay. One last time. Let's look at this thing. C, hourglass without the bottom, N. C, hourglass without the bottom, N. C, hourglass without the bottom, N. Ow. Whoa! Okay, I'm fine. C, hourglass without the bottom, N. Fuck out of here. Whoa! Oh, hey, gravity. What happens when I put this here? Oh, you know what? I'm not risking it. No time for experimentation. C, hourglass without the bottom, N.
You'll direct your attention to the lower left-hand side of the screen. Where's?
What's up?
Bottom left of the screen.
Yeah, I see it. It's... Did I not do it right? Oh! Oh, it's not a full C! Oh, fuck. Alright. Okay. Glass without the bottom. Alright, boys. It's Nerf or nothing. Did I do it? Is that how I leave? Because the store's closed now. That's the ship. Oh, there was 2 escape pods left. Oh, I hate to do this. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Give me a sec.
Wes needs to go AFK to change his underwear after the process of passing the anglerfish.
Uzalu. Bold of you to think I wear underwear while I'm gaming.
Fair enough, Wes. I'm not wearing any.
Naked gamers. That's us. Hell yeah.
Letting it hang wild and free in-game and out.
Yeah, goddamn right. Oh, is that... It's the moon!
Everyone's here.
Hey! And that means what's his name's over there? Hey, buddy. Ghost buddy. Oh.
And what's that little orange thing in the sky, Wes?
Is that my moon? Or is that my sun? That's what I meant to say. So wait.
At the end.
So wait, does that mean I'm on the eye of the universe? It's made out of the quantum rock.
Or the quantum rock's made out of it.
Yeah.
Do you remember where they said the eye was?
Very,
Roughly?
very, very far away.
In a distant orbit around this star.
That makes sense. Makes sense that I can still kind of make out the star. Wait, if I stay here, can I watch it go nova?
Not sure it's right for me to answer that question.
Should I watch it go nova?
I don't mind however long you want to take here, Wes. I've got time.
I don't know. I still want to try to save it. I want to see if there's a way, but I doubt it. I'm just a little frogfish man. I don't have that kind of power.
Well, found the eye of the universe.
Yeah.
Do you understand how the eye of the universe was found?
What do you mean? Yeah, millions of probes being sent out with matching telemetry data. And then the 9 millionth plus probe found it in a very distant orbit.
But how did they get 9 million probes?
Oh, because of the oh. Because of the loop. Because the probe needs, because the ash twin needs the power of a supernova in order to start. And the start of the ash twin project, the triggering of the ash twin project, triggers the probe. So technically this loop has been going on 9 million plus times. Potentially millions upon millions of years. That's depressing. Ah! Jump scare tree. Oh, great. Well. Ow. Well, once more into the anus, dear friends. I'm gonna come out of this a star baby, aren't I? Oh, Jesus. You fucking serious? Yeah. Okay. All right. Alright, Mr. Eye of the Universe. Message received. I'll go into the... Founded by Felsberg, Austin, Slade, and Hornfels. Solar system at the end of the universe. Never got to see it for themselves, but thanks to their efforts and technology, a Hearthian was able to reach the eye of the universe. The radio tower on Timberhearth was built to receive transmission from our deep space satellite and housed some of the last ever photos taken of the entire solar system. They're speaking of the solar system in the past tense. Hornfels noticed a curious anomaly in one of the photos, but it ultimately went unexplained. At the end of its lifespan, our sun collapsed under its own gravity and then exploded in a violent supernova. Of all the life forms who will perish in the oncoming death of the universe, we will miss the anglerfish the least. Sorry, little guy, but that ain't untrue. The Nomai who came to our solar system were following the signal from the eye of the universe. They perished when the interloper arrived, bringing with it the deadly substance we call ghost matter that flooded the entire solar system almost instantly, without warning. That's what I thought. Wait, I'm in the eye of the universe. That means I'm outside of time-ish. What? What the fuck? They're all exploding. Oh. Well, that sucks. Huh. Yep. Well. Death of the universe, I suppose. Guess I'll float. Oh, I can move. I guess I'll head back towards what's left of the universe, I guess. Wait, what? Oh, come on! Wait a minute. Ah! Oops. We're all going out. I might as well eat a marshmallow. Fuck it. You know what? Hold on. End of the universe. We're living dangerously, boys. There you go. There we go. Oh, yeah. Just right. Ah! Want a marshmallow, or do you hear music? A little too strong on the thrust there, my dude.
That's what she said.
Indeed. You know what else she said, Uzalu? Oh god, the universe is dying. Help.
Yeah, they always say that.
And then she didn't say much. Because the universe exploded. Oh, okay, there's a banjo in there. How the fuck do I get in there? Oh. That didn't fucking help. You can't change around on me, can you? Fucking bitch. That still didn't help. Ooh. There's two here now. Hey, buddy. You doing alright? It's not quite time yet. I'm pretty sure we need the others for the next part. We need every... No rush. Take your time. Might not even exist here. I'm going after the one I know. That's Feldspar's harmonica. Ah! No, no. Okay. Light was attracting the angler. There we go. All right. Oh, church drums. I'll go say hi to Feldspar real fast. What's up, buddy? Hatchling, you found me. Nice to have company around the campfire, isn't it? Go on, get the others. Wouldn't want them to miss out. Aren't you forgetting someone? Oh, first things. Oh, goddamn it. Can't rush things too much, guys. You gotta learn how to pace yourself. Just a little scoocherama. There we go. Let's go get Shirt. I want to go rescue Chert from oblivion because... he doesn't deserve... Oh, that's how you get... Nice. I like that. That's nice.
Takes people a long time to figure that out sometimes.
Really? I just read the button prompt. Oh, that's the giant steep guy's oboe. Quiet shade. Across old bark. In the ancient glade. It's always dark. There we go. Oh, God. Oh, okay. Alright. Whoa! Hey, church. The stars were beautiful, weren't they? Even if our stars is what ultimately killed us. I'll wait here and remember them while you gather everyone. Yeah, bro, that's your name. Hey there, pal. So you're getting the band back together, huh? Go on, find the others. I'll be here. You don't need me yet, but you will. I mean, this is everyone, isn't it? Unless the last one is... It's a piano. Oh. Oh. Alright. What? Whoa, 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 oh, whoa! Okay. Oh. Ah. Okay. Well, this has got some fun memories, Uzalu.
Sure does.
Oh, fuck. How do I launch it again? Is it the middle one? Nope.
One day he'll remember.
It's this one that launches. Oh, do I need to recall it?
It was always left as a law.
Shut up. Oh, God. Oh, God, I'm turning into a star baby, aren't I?
It's your destiny. Where's that bright light? It's the volcano moon.
No! I don't like that clicking. Please don't tell me now I have to gather a fucking anglerfish. Oh! Oh, hey! Hey! It's you! Hey, buddy! Are you actually alive, or? Conscious observer has entered the eye. I wonder what happens now. Is it time to find out? Not yet. I wait until you are ready to know the answer. Should we begin? Shall I begin? Take your time. I don't think there's anything left to go supernova. What do you say? Time, buddy? Ready to start the music? Not yet. No rush. Should get out the old harmonica? No. Can't wait to play with the whole group again. The whole group? Well... You know what? One more for the road. There we go. Perfect. Just enough crunch. Alright, Big S. Let's find out what happens. This song is new to me, but I am honored to be a part of it. Interesting. Alright, time buddy. Let's get started. And break out the harmonica. Yep, go ahead. Go ahead and get started. All right, shirt. All right, buddy. Let's get going. Okay. Now one more for the road. What? How long has it been since I got to make music with everyone around a campfire? I'm really happy we're all here. Even if it's over now, I had a good time learning. But I think the rules are about to change. I learned a lot by the end of everything. Past is past now, but that's... you know, that's okay. It's never really gone completely. The future is always built on the past, even if we won't get to see it. So it's, time for something new. Cut it a little close, don't you think? Well, it worked out in the end, I suppose. I hope there are beasties in the next one. I tell you what, this has been really fun. And I got to help make something pretty cool, so I've got no complaints. I mean, not me exactly, but close enough. It's kind of thing that makes you glad you stopped and smelled the pine trees along the way, you know? I believe we've reached the end of our journey. All that remains is to collapse the innumerable possibilities before us. Are you ready to learn what happens next? Well, since I can't roast a marshmallow, I guess. I admire your curiosity. Let's find out together. Oh no! I lost the scout! Well, fuck. Alright, guys. Gotta get my scout back! Oh. Okay. Well, the Big Bang just killed me. I guess that's all right. What else could you do? You got to see it. I take it that's the ending?
That is the good end.
Okay.
There is a bit more.
There is.
I mean, there's actually a lot more, but a bit more just here. So just, I think you are safe to skip the credits if you want to, but just watch the bit afterwards.
Yeah.
There was a credit just now, Jeffrey Yu. Mm-hmm. He appears in the live chat of all the big Outer Worlds playthroughs.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. It's good to see that he's still passionate.
Oh, yeah. He was at GDQ, which is like a big speedrunning event in person recently for commentary.
Nice.
Music, all by Andrew Prollo.
He's got talent. He's right up there with the guy who made the first Subnautica music.
Okay, I'm not familiar with it.
It's a lot of fun. That's another one that you would be interested in watching runs of, because it's similar.
I have seen some runs of parts of it, but it's very long compared to Outer Worlds.
It is. It's very long. I have almost beaten it twice, but I got distracted as I usually do. Hearthian and Nomai architecture.
So, when it comes to things that you could have realized about the story, you had the information, you just didn't put it together, I'm probably willing to tell you now that you've finished the game. But there are some spoilers I won't be able to tell you yet.
All right.
Assuming that you want to play the DLC.
Oh, I do. Absolutely. If is it as good as the main storyline, or is it kind of
Well, do you want me to be completely honest about that, or do you want to play it first?
No, yeah, be honest.
All right. It's good, but the original is still better, I think.
Okay.
It's quite different too. And I think you know where to go to start it as well.
Yeah. This is very good. And when I say this is like Subnautica, that is very high praise for me. Very, very high praise.
Can you see why everyone recommends that people play this?
Well, and more importantly, spoiler free.
Yes.
Because you can just... I could see how people could beat this in like 5 minutes.
Yeah. In fact, now that you've finished, I will tell you the start to end speedrun is like 7 minutes.
Yeah. That makes sense. It seems like I would think the thing you have to wait for the most is the sand to go down.
Yep, but people just go to the campfire and wait.
And they probably know it to the second.
Yep. I'll show you the speedrun. You'll be very impressed. If you want to see it, you don't have to.
As long as it doesn't ruin the DLC, then yeah.
It shouldn't do. Let me.
Hey, Mad Mardigan.
I'm almost certain it won't.
Mad Mardigan, you get that reference, don't you, Uzalu?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Remind me, jog my memory.
No, you know, it's that one guy from that one thing. Yeah, that one movie that I'm sure you've seen.
Definitely. But just remind me.
Oh, you know. It's that fantasy movie that you love with the strapping human hero and all of his meta-human sidekicks as they go to defeat a great evil. You know what I'm talking about, right? The one that
Donald Trump?
The one that we talk about all the time. You know, the one that we both love. You know, Willow.
Of course. Watch this.
Oh. Is it literally gonna loop again? Oh. That's some background art right there. Wait a minute. Those are different. Those are insects, dudes.
And what was that that flew past your screen?
It was a scout.
Not just any scout.
Wait, was that my scout?
That was your scout.
The scout that
you
I
sent it in before you went in, remember?
Yeah. That's...
If at any part during the Outer Wild sequence you fire it into either of the two holes, it ends up there in the new universe.
No shit. Oh, that's fucking awesome. That is so cool. So that wouldn't have happened if I didn't shoot the scout in?
Nope.
Okay, that's really cool. See, yeah. That's what I love. That's what I love so much about this game. It rewards an inquisitive nature, and I am stupidly inquisitive. I will gladly kill myself in a dozen different ways just to see if it does something.
Yep.
Oh,
Wes,
that's fucking great.
If you would like to watch it, you may now open that one spoiler. That is the speedrun, the current world record for Outer Wilds. You don't have to watch it now. Watch it later if you want.
All right. 7 minutes, 13 seconds. Oh, man.
If you are going to watch it now, put it up on the screen share.
Well, I don't necessarily want to watch another man's YouTube video. I'll
Fair enough.
I tell you what. I will throw it in the description after, I'll throw it over here. Give me a second. Apologies on having no music. There we go. I'll throw it in the description if anyone wants to watch it that is watching this. In the future. Many, many moons from now, when I become a world famous YouTuber. Oh yeah. Years from now, when I become one of the first people to die on another planet, and they go, man, what did that guy do? And they look me up, and they find this YouTube channel, they'll be able to find that link. There you go.
Consider this game practice for dying in space.
Yeah, exactly. They'll be like, who is this nerd, and why does he have a French-sounding friend? Because they'll be from space years from now, and they won't be able to tell the difference.
Well, that's a pretty significant amount of retardation.
I mean, have you seen that?
Yes, 14.3 billion years by Cotillo, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. I'm trying to think now if there's anything that you missed that I should direct you to. I directed you to the Easter egg in the high energy lab. I thought that was worth doing because I felt like you were somewhat losing interest in continuing, or somewhat sort of losing your footing.
Well, yeah,
what to do next.
I wasn't sure where to go. I was kind of stumped.
So what we'd like to do now, do you want to just run around and explore? Do you want me to try and like tell you my review of your run?
Yes.
Or do you want to go straight into the DLC?
Tell me how bad I did, Uzalu, please.
Right. Okay. My estimate for the average time of most of the speedrun, or most of the playthroughs I've watched of this, from knowing nothing about it to finishing the game, is about 15 hours.
Uh-huh.
You took over 20.
Yeah. It's because I like to explore, and I'm dumb.
I think it's because there was a large gap between the sessions, so you forgot things.
That is true.
And because because you did explore a little bit more than others, but not a lot. I think the main thing that went wrong is the big gaps, but compounding that, the one thing I'd say, which is actually a criticism, is that you didn't really read. So put it this way, when you play a lot of video games, the text isn't that important, it's just flavor, so you tend to skim it. But with Outer Worlds, it's not. The text is the progression, among other things, because it is knowledge. So if you read it carefully, you pick up on the story enough that, as you saw, you can complete the game in 7 minutes if you have the right information. The information's all in the text logs. There were probably a couple dozen times throughout the run where you had been told something, even very recently, and you just hadn't really read it carefully enough to get it, so you missed it.
Well, like, the one thing, like with this, I just wasn't comprehending it. It didn't say, these are the coordinates.
No, that was a different thing.
Yeah.
This was... a lot of people forget they found that. And I think there was a 5-month gap in this playthrough between you finding that and us continuing recently.
That is true.
So
that is true.
That's understandable. But it was quite funny. If you were to scroll up in Events 1 and look at the spoiled messages, you'd see me saying, it's right fucking there when you were scrolling like right near this, and I put like circles around it. That's the coordinates that you need.
Yeah.
So have you figured out, I did ask you before, and you gave part of the answer, but have you figured out how the Nomai found the Eye of the Universe?
Well, according to their records, they were scanning in space. They found it. It freaked them out. And before they decided to let anyone else know, they warped, and then they warped in, and I'm guessing they didn't put in the right warp coordinates, and they bleh, words. They wound up in the middle of the Dark Bramble, or
Actually,
something like that.
My interpretation is they did put in the right coordinates. The Dark Bramble is just so fucky-wucky that it stole them. But I meant...
Yeah, that's a possibility, yeah.
Yeah. I meant, how did they find the coordinates? Because there was 9 million probes, more than, and I asked you how they'd have that many probes, and you said it was continuing for millions of years. Well, perhaps within the loop, millions of years.
Yeah.
But outside the loop, it would have been no time at all.
Yeah, exactly.
So another way of putting it is, they designed a machine to do a brute force search of their local area.
Yeah. That instantaneously took millions of years to do.
Yes. They sent 9 million probes in random directions, and one of them found it. Because they can find it visually. It was just so far away that they didn't know where it was, where to look. There was so much space to cover to search. So they just had to send infinite probes. But why did it only just kick off recently?
Because the sun went supernova.
Because the sun naturally exploded, which powered the Ash Twin project, which started the loops, which kicked off the cannon, which fired the things, and then which found it.
Yeah.
Everything they created lasted 200,000 years, ready to go, until the sun exploded, which they mentioned was the thing they'd had to wait for. And then it all kicked into action just as they expected it to do when the sun station was activated, but didn't work.
Yeah, because they needed to blow up the sun in order to get things working.
Yes.
So everything just kind of was waiting for the sun to explode, and then the interloper came, splooged out ghost matter everywhere, killed off the Nomai, killed off all life, probably destabilized Brittle Hollow. Now that I think about it,
not all life, actually.
Well, except for
in the game, you know how I said how this game has attention to detail.
Yeah.
how do you think that the ghost matter did not kill your ancestors, who the Nomai met?
Well, they were in the water. They were in the core.
Exactly.
In the geysers, yeah.
There is one place in the game where you can go underwater into ghost matter, and it doesn't hurt you when you do.
No shit.
Yeah.
Huh.
So water makes you immune from ghost matter. That's how the Harthians survived it.
Water...
And then the kid at the beginning says it takes a super long time to evaporate. That's why it's only in some places in the universe now. It's been 200,000 years.
Interesting. God damn. That is very cool. I like that. I like that a lot.
One of the other major flaws with your run is just how long you spent around the cannons. I'm putting it down to you being an American. You just can't keep yourself away from guns, and you assume that they are the key to any problem.
Very good
but
point.
No,
thank you, Uzalu.
Really,
thank you.
You really didn't need to spend that much time around the cannons. They didn't. Like, they weren't that key to the story. Your idea of launching yourself from the cannon to the sun station, if you would pull that off, you might be like the first person in the world to do it.
Oh, I wanted to try. I wanted to keep trying, but I figured we were... See, that's one of the reasons why it took so long. I spent literally hours doing stupid shit.
Yeah,
but
you sure did, Wes.
But that's what I like.
Yeah, I know.
I like doing stupid shit. Should see
had some incredible luck as well. Both good and bad.
Both good and bad, yeah. That swing underneath the hook in the underneath the arch on the sun station. Remember that one?
Yeah, when you almost landed on it.
Yeah, I almost got it, and I just swooped right underneath the archway.
I will tell you now, it is completely possible to land on the sun station, but difficult. You need to have a pretty good instinctive understanding of orbital mechanics and good control of your ship. I've seen people doing it, but the first person I ever saw playing it was a VTuber who spent almost an entire session, so probably about 2.5 hours, just repeatedly doing runs to land on it, but she did make it eventually. Yeah,
see, my thing is, I'm willing to bet that even if you do it, your ship's just going to go flying off. Because there's no no gravity holding it down.
The sun expands to consume the sun station, so that would be the first thing probably that would happen.
Yeah, but
the sun station has a landing pad which magnetizes your ship to it, I think.
I didn't see one.
Either that or it had one that's inoperable. Either way, yes, maybe it would float off and maybe it would be destroyed by the sun first. One of the two.
Yeah. I'm willing to bet that's what would happen. That's one of the reasons why I was just like, I'm not really worried about it.
You put an awful lot of stock into retaining your ship. Like on the Phantom Moon, while you were exploring it, you prioritize keeping your ship with you, even though, you know, you had something you needed to do right nearby, but you didn't want to do it unless you had the ship somewhere you could find it again. But you get the ship at the beginning of the loop anyway, and even if you lose it, you can just meditate. Well,
here's the thing, Uzalu. Someone helped me destroy my ship on my first fucking session, so I got a little possessive.
Worth it. Speaking of being destroyed, you know the probes, they send out 9 million of them.
Yeah.
In every single direction. Well, what else does that mean? Where would the probes go?
So technically there would only be one, canonically. But the data would keep processing its way back using the Ash Twin project. It would keep being stored.
Well, what happens is, it does all the loops to search for it without anyone being wrapped up in the loop.
Yeah.
And then once it finds it, it calls on the nearest person it can find, and you just happen to be next to the statue when it found it. So it pulled you in.
And so did Gabbro.
Every loop after that, yes. And every loop after that, the third statue, by the way, was the tracking module.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That was just what it was using to send the data back.
That's what I thought, yeah.
Every single loop after that, when you woke up, It had already found the eye of the universe. You were just watching the machinery activate kind of redundantly. It wasn't necessary for it to activate again, but it just wasn't programmed to stop.
And that
So
that
it already found it at
that explains why that's the moment where you wake up and start the loop over. It's when all the machinery activates.
Yeah, minus perhaps a few seconds or a few minutes of you being asleep.
Yeah.
Before you wake up, but yeah, probably almost no time at all. It's exactly 20 minutes before the music starts, and then the music is, I think, 2 minutes long, and then there's 9 seconds before you're killed on average by the sun.
Okay.
But one thing that can happen is because the probes are going in every direction, and because you're living through all the loops where, yes, there is only one final canonical loop, but at that point the universe has ended, so it's not really canonical anyway. Every single loop you live through, the probe is launched in a random direction, which means you could observe it. Yeah, that's how the machine works. You could observe it hitting anything in the solar system that there is a clear view to from the orbit of Giant's Deep, including, and this is the rarest thing I've observed in Outer Wilds, it can hit your campsite and kill you.
No shit.
Yep. You can just be there chill. I swear I wanted it to happen. You could just be there at the start of your run, cooking marshmallows, and suddenly, boom, end of run.
That is something that would happen with my luck.
Yes.
With my incredibly dynamic luck. And
that would have been the crescendo of this run, because you would have no idea what caused it, and I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Well, the best part is, like, because now you've seen, now you've gotten an example of just how crazy my luck could be at times. So yeah, it's it gets a little crazy.
There is something on this planet that you didn't notice it, which is, it's not that inconsequential, but it's worth going and have a look. Do a signal scope and look for the quantum fluctuations on this planet. You want to go to the quantum grove. Just something there that you didn't see. So look for the nearest one. Yeah, Grove Shard, that's it. Go to there. You could do it with or without ship, it'd be fine either way. It's not very far. So something else I was hoping that would happen, I'll tell you this before you, while you're going there, is in quantum areas, like, you know, yeah, this isn't what I wanted you to look at, but you can have a look. On Brittle Hollow. Ah, yeah, patrons.
Nice. Wonder how much they paid to get their names there.
Yeah, quite. On Brittle Hollow, the Quantum Grove on one of the poles, I think, or near one of the poles, because the trees and the rock move around at random when you look away, if you land your ship there and then just look around all kinds of directions very quickly, the rocks and trees will keep moving. And you've already seen what happens when two things occupy the same space. So if you've landed your ship in that grove, and one of the trees happens to change position to the same position as your ship, it blows the ship up.
Wonderful.
And I really wish that had happened, because you landed in the Quantum Grove on Brittle Hollow a few times. It was just chance it didn't.
Wait, I've got an unknown one?
I'm not sure which one that would be. But yeah, Grove Shard is what you're after. There's actually something else I'm not sure that you saw. You remember in the end sequence? Okay, I'll say that for a minute. If you look around here, you should see something that should now look familiar. On the trees.
On the trees?
There. You missed it.
That?
No. Nope, it's on the trees. There.
The light? Oh,
Holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
And if you look away and look back at it, you'll find that it...
oh, it's affected by the quantum. So that's why it's...
Not just that. Not just that, but if you find it again and then read it,
my scout is moving with the
Yeah.
with the
Cause
thing.
because you didn't take a picture, but don't take a picture.
Well,
'cause
no,
you want it to move.
and also because it's attached. I did. Okay. All right. You know what, you son of a bitch.
You have no instinct for this at all.
You know what, you son of a bitch.
While you were on the quantum moon,
There it is.
the number of times that you took photos of things to try to keep them still when you actually wanted them to move.
I know.
Holy shit.
I know, it was great.
So, the quiet shade across old bark in the ancient glade, it's always dark. Quiet, bark, glade, dark. Now find it again. So before it was quiet, bark, glade, dark. Now it's shade, glade, bark, dark.
Huh.
The order changes every time, but it's still a legible poem.
You having fun there, buddy? It's not the first time you've done this.
So yeah, that was just a little curiosity.
There we go. Across old bark, it's always dark, the quiet shade in the ancient glade. Yeah, it does always work. Nice.
I don't imagine it's too difficult to write a poem like that. The lines are kind of there's an implicit connection between them, but no explicit connection. So I guess it just works if you do that.
It just
works. Yes. So the Nomai were building on. So you know when you flew away from the supernova, and then you just sort of your screen sort of crumpled into this diamond shape, and you restarted the loop, even though you hadn't died.
Yeah.
Have you figured out why you were looping?
Well, I'm assuming like just either you go out of range of the ash twin and you just start the loop starts over, or something like that.
Well, I'll tell you. I think people often assume that they are being pulled back in time, but they're not. Everything that happened to you in those runs did happen, and your character did die in those runs, but your memories were transported back in time.
Oh, okay. So
now, when you're ready,
technically you lived, but you would run out of supplies, but your memories were pulled back.
Every time you start the loop, you could consider it to be your first time in that body, or your first body, but you have all the memories from the previous loops transmitted into your body.
Yeah, it's like Bill Murray and Groundhog Day. You're still
sure. I haven't seen Groundhog Day, but
shocking. He experiences the day over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, and when he goes to sleep, or when a certain time crosses, he wakes up again, and it's Groundhog Day. It's 6 a.m. Groundhog Day.
Yeah. But I don't know how it is in that universe, but your body is not being pulled back. Only your memories.
Yeah, no, his body isn't. His mind is. His memory, his soul, whatever you want to call it, is. And he fully remembers it. And the writers said that at their estimate was he lived, I think it was like over 1 million years, reliving the day over and over and over and over and over again. And there's a period where he just kills himself in like millions of different ways. He finds every possible way to kill himself, and that was one of the things I was doing. It was a reference to Groundhog Day.
Yeah, okay. Well, I've got a good one for you. Go back to your campfire, so near your ship.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of the rarest deaths and one of the funniest.
Can I burn myself on the fire?
One, yes, you can, but that's not the death I'm talking about. So anyone that's listening right now, if you've been here listening to this, you've been totally spoiled for this game, so good job. But I'm not going to compound it by answering questions from chat. Yeah, any of you that are listening to this, you probably can't play this now.
You can. It's just, it won't be as fun.
well, that's why I haven't played it, because I don't see really a reason to do so. All right, now that you're here, go up in the elevator. In your own time. Oh, never mind, it's already up. Right. Okay. Go up in the elevator. And now, jump back down to the campfire and wait at the campfire.
Hold on a sec.
Okay.
Just wanted to make
sure. By the way, well done for never jumping out of your... No, just jump down to the campfire.
Just jump down?
Just jump down to it, yeah. Well done for never jumping out of your ship without your suit on. Almost everyone does that at least once.
I think I may have done it once, but I immediately got back up into it, and I didn't die.
Just jump off the gantry down to where the campfire is. You could use the suit to prevent fall damage. Well, I mean, you can. Okay, now, you see where the elevator would come down to?
Oh, crush myself with the elevator?
Yes.
All right, I'd do that.
Just walk straight in.
Let's go! Yeah!
People find the crushing sound completely fucking gruesome. And you know, on Ember Twin, when you're in the caves and the sand is filling them up, I think it happened to you once where you got crushed by the sand, but people have remarked on that sound being utterly horrifying. Okay, so when you're ready, go to the Ash Twin project and I will show you, if not the game's biggest Easter egg, joint biggest with the fabric of space-time one. Which, by the way, I do disagree with the philosophy of that ending. I think if your tech can create a duplicate of something, then you had to put in the energy to create it, and all you've done is create a matter cloning machine. You haven't, paradoxes can't exist, not because the universe says no plenarily afterwards, but because the energy is impossible. I suspect that's what would turn out to be the case if you did get time travel. But still, it was very similar to your interpretation that you listed a few sessions before. A lot of the things you said in your speculations about how the game was set up, some of them were right, most of them weren't, but that's fair enough. But some of them were exactly what you then missed in the high energy lab, and that's why I sent you back there, because I thought you'd appreciate how close it was to your interpretation.
What I was talking about was 10-plus-year-old stuff that I read just because I find quantum mechanics. I find the concept of theoretical and quantum physics fascinating because it's the bleeding edge of how we conceive the universe. It's like I was explaining the Heisenberg uncertainty principle to someone last night, and it's like, why does that happen? I don't know, but it does. And it's like,
So in Outer Wilds, the quantum effects happen as a result of a conscious observer, but you'll notice that the photos can also affect that. Now, that's one interpretation. It's a very similar interpretation to the angels in Doctor Who, if you're familiar with that.
Oh, yeah.
In real life, as it turns out, consciousness is not required. Any measurement device can create the superposition collapsing effect. But arguably in this game, it is only conscious observers, but then if the conscious observer is observing a record of the thing, then it also works, which is a bit strange. But it does present very good gameplay mechanics.
So you said I want to go to the Ash Twin project?
Yes, inside.
Okay. Alrighty. I'll go hang out with my best buddy, sure.
Sure. On your way there, I can show you a easier way in. Go to the same place where you went before, but there's just one thing you did that could have been easier.
Do I need to wait?
Just wait for the sand to go down.
All right.
And yes, the campfire is a fine place to do it.
Yeah. Everyone likes church.
Yes. I am glad that you noticed the supernovae in the sky.
Oh yeah.
Because, they start happening more as the loop continues.
Yeah.
That's one.
Yep. Nope, that's just a little... It was just lights.
There was one on the bottom right. It was either a supernova or it was the white hole.
Yeah.
So there is one thing in this game which I think is a plot.
What the hell is that?
Oh, you'll find out. I promise you'll find out what that is. If you want to go look at it now, you can.
Oh, deep space radio.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. I just gotta follow that.
So,
then.
there's one thing in this game which I think is a plot hole, but I may just not have heard the explanation, which is that when the Nomai arrived on Brittle Hollow, it was already unstable and falling apart. When you go there, it is really falling apart. By the end of the loop, most of it's fallen apart. Most of it's fallen into the black hole and away. So how did almost nothing fall off it in 200,000 years? It just seems to me like it might be a plot hole.
Stretching? Like this is this is both a literal and proverbial stretch, which is because the universe is about to end. Because of how close it is to a black hole, technically it could have suspended it, but then everything in that area would have been suspended. So all the Nomai living there would have just been stuck there forever until time itself is ending, i.e. the universe is collapsing, at which point it would go to normal speed and people would be like, oh, that's weird. Oh, God, consuming fire of the heat death. So.
This game does not have time dilation.
Yeah,
quite clearly. Well, yeah, I think it would have been very difficult along with everything else. But
it would have been very difficult.
Maybe another game. It is a cool idea to explore. It is impressive how many cool ideas this game includes as well.
Absolutely.
But I think that probably is a plot hole. Another one is, which is actually quite fundamental, but I'm glad they ignored it. I'm glad they ignored all these plot holes, to be honest, because the game is so good anyway. The sun goes from, at the start of the loop, it looks like a normal sun. Normal star at a normal point in its progression, like very similar to our sun, and then it becomes a red giant, and then dies.
And in 20 minutes, yeah.
The star has existed for at least, probably much more than 200,000 years, probably several million,
billion. Yes.
And then it takes 20 minutes to go through its red giant stage.
Yeah.
No, that's completely nonsense. But
what you're talking about? What you're talking about is something that I was latching onto for a while. It's like, okay, this can't be natural. There's no way a sun can go from a yellow sun, a normal yellow life-giving sun, carbon-based life-giving sun, to a red giant and then supernova in 20 minutes. They did something. The Nomai did something. And that's what I was going with for a while, but yeah, it's just a plot hole.
That is unfortunate, because I think that's a plot hole, and it is a bit misleading. But the sun station and other things as well are quite sure to tell you, no, the sun station didn't work. The way you could interpret it is maybe it did do something to incur a much faster process through the red giant stage, but then other stars do the same thing. So
okay, so just to clarify, you want me to go into the thing. This is the wrong of the two towers. Let's go to the other one.
Sure. And in there, you will see at the other side, there's a little alcove. You can just stand in there. And there's no cactus in the way. You just walk straight in from here.
Fuck that.
Alright, fine.
Live dangerously, motherfucker!
Yeah, and as I mentioned before, the developers were asked in an interview whether they put that cactus right there deliberately. And
oh,
they
shit!
Said that they didn't.
Well...
No, guys, where's the living dangerously?
Well...
Where's the living dangerously, guys? It's okay, though. This was intentional. Hey, look, Wes, it's your old friend, the gravity cannon. Go to the gravity cannon quickly. We'll do this before you do the other thing. You don't have to do it now. We can do it afterwards if we want, but whichever one is easier. You do have time to do what I'm trying to send you to the project to do. But yeah, here's something that I thought you would do with the gravity cannon, but you never did. So this is the one where you telefrag your ship, in case you forget.
I remember.
Walk around to the controls. Yeah, good. Walk around to the controls. Now, when you activated the controls, I knew that you would either launch your ship or telefrag your ship, because either way would be funny. So do the left one. But what you never did was you turn on the gravity cannon
and just have it go flying off.
And you just go in. You just yourself, just hop in.
Oh, okay. That's not bad.
Yeah. I mean, you're not getting back.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
If my nigga slingshots around the sun and ends up back on Brittle or back on Ash Twin, I'll be very impressed.
Okay, I'm alright. I'm alright.
That's Timber Hearth.
Well, that's good enough.
It's followed behind you. Yeah, just land on the sun station, Wes.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
Just so you know, that is a speedrun category, and yes, people have done it without the ship. There it is.
Yep.
You like to live dangerously, Wes?
I'm also very low on fuel.
I think it's enough. Actually, where's the station? It might have been destroyed by the expansion.
Yeah. No, it's right there.
Oh no, there it is.
I am very low on fuel.
You had the opportunity. You could have landed on it.
I don't think I could have.
He's not trying to, Cole.
I don't wish to do that. I am also almost out of fuel.
Look, Clarkson is correct about this. Like, the only way to solve this problem is speed and power. Did you ever learn how to read the UI, by the way?
Yes.
That third number is your relative velocity.
Yep.
And the red means it's moving away from you, and the blue means it's moving towards you.
Yep. Oh, fuck.
It's very useful. The number of people that don't use the UI is remarkable. So I think it may have been like an earlier patch or something, but at one point, if you jumped into the gravity cannon yourself, it would just it would give you like a physics glitch and basically kill you almost immediately. Which I thought might have been funnier than it telefragging your ship. So pretty much anything you could have done with the gravity cannon that one time would have been funny.
Damn it.
Oh look, it's a quantum moon.
If I had full fuel, I could have done that.
I'm sure you could. You can you could, if you chose to, use the alcove now, which would mean you won't be swept up by the sand again. Trust me, the last time you got in to the Ash Twin project, you were so close to not getting in. The black hole pulled you back down. Yeah. You were just in its range. But yeah, the sand column is more than 5 degrees. So you get pulled out of it before it aligns to the 5-degree range that is the center of the 2 astral bodies, which sends you to the Ash Twin project. So most people, even if they try and teleport with that, they just get pulled out straight away. You got there too early, by the way. You got there before you'd figured out a lot of other stuff, and inside the Ash Twin project, it just told you everything. But of course, I don't think you were reading with as much attention to detail as you could have been. So I think you didn't quite piece it together from there.
I understood what was going on. I was just missing a couple of pieces of information. Largely the coordinates and what to do with the vessel. Those were the 2 things. Like the vessel and the coordinates. Those were the 2 big things. And like I said, I think that was mainly due to like you said, the time gaps.
Yeah. So head to the project. Oh, you're gonna land back into Timber Hearth thing? Oh no, you got lucky. Yeah, a lot of people get screwed by that, because the first thing the autopilot does is align you so your relative trajectories are the same, which means that it's moving you laterally when you first press it, most likely. So you can just slam straight back into the planet you just got out from.
Yeah.
You probably want to go to church camp again.
No, I waited for a bit. It's all good.
Oh, right, you did, yeah.
So
in terms of
gear damage.
In terms of different people playing the game, I did develop a very simple system for comparing them, because there are a few different skills in this game. One is piloting, one is puzzle solving, and one is observation. So, you know, I told you earlier that there was that VTuber who did everything in advance in VODs and then uploaded them. The worst one for that would be to have bad observation, which is what she had. She had very good piloting skills, very good puzzle solving, or both were good, but then her observation skills were fucking appalling. She kept missing things that were right in front of her. There was another VTuber who had good puzzle solving skills, good observation, but holy shit, she was a bad pilot. You, Wes, if you were interested in your rating, you are fine at piloting, pretty good. You are pretty good at solving the puzzles, although with the 5-month gap, you know, it was worse than I think you would have been without it.
Yeah.
But again, the observation skills were not that good. Not as bad as Fauna, but not great. So that's the difference there.
Well, again, a lot of that goes down to my luck. I just overlook things every once in a while.
I'm sure some of it's that, yeah. If you're curious, because I don't mind now spoiling Mel's playthrough for you, because you've played through it. If you want me to tell you, Mel, so far she hasn't played it much, but she's not very good at piloting. She seems to be fairly good at understanding the information, which may lead to good puzzle solving, and she's fairly observant. So she's more sort of balanced in her ability with the game. But she hasn't played for very long. In the first session, we only had, I think, 2 hours. A lot of people will go through sometimes 3 or 4 loops before they realize what's killing them, by the way, with the sun.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You want to be in that alcove, or, you know, if you want to go there, that works too.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because you have to be...
The weak man's alcove. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Well, as opposed to the dead man.
That was fine. The only reason why I died was because you were like, "Oh, go to the gravity cannon." I would have gotten.
Whereas you had already screwed yourself here before that happened.
Well, yeah, but I would have gotten back.
Well, have you not learned not to trust me when I say go to the gravity cannon by now?
That is a very good point.
So yeah, a lot of people start the game, die a few times before even noticing the supernova. So Mel thought it was some kind of...
God damn it!
You didn't wait long enough and you missed the center.
God damn it. Oh well.
Mel thought the big blue light was like a comet. Her first run was so chaotic. She ended up going through the black hole and then just like messing around in the debris. Oh, you know the tower of, I think it's the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, or whichever one, it's the one on Brittle Hollow that you were trying to get to?
Yeah.
You were trying to do it by slingshotting around the black hole to get up to that higher walkway?
Yeah.
That is possible. You can do that. It's just very difficult.
I figured it was.
Yeah. But the way you're supposed to do it, I think there is some other way that you can, I'm not sure, but the way you're supposed to do it, I think, is to wait for it to fall through the black hole and then walk up it while it's
that's what
around the white hole.
That's what I figured, but it ended up not being necessary, so I just moved on.
Yeah. Mel almost found that on the first session, by the way. The first time you went to the Quantum Moon, you accidentally got to the North Pole without realizing the significance and then left.
Very nice.
And the second time you got there, you had figured it out, and you were trying to make the tower appear by quantum looking away and looking back again, but you were standing where it was supposed to appear, so it wouldn't appear there.
I realized that the third time I went in. I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah,
okay, if I stand off the spot, I can spin around. No, you didn't tell me.
I think I did, but okay, maybe I didn't.
Oh, I had figured it out beforehand.
Okay. So wait just like a second after the sand hits the teleporter, and then walk directly into the middle and keep the jetpack pushing you down. The most interesting part of this game for me to watch is near the beginning. Because it's just the wonder of how free the game is and the consequences of waiting 20 minutes.
Yeah. And
it is very funny the first few times when the music comes on, everyone in the audience knows exactly what's happening, and the player is just like, ooh, this is cool music. No, wait a second, Wes. Not too close to the edge. And now.
Okay. It works.
So, what you want to do in here is chill for a bit until the machine activates.
The machine?
This is the thing sending your memories back in time. Remember?
Oh, so it does something?
If you open, so don't do anything else, but just open the capsule up there.
Okay.
It's the very long switch over here.
Yeah.
You will probably also want to turn off gravity, but you don't have to do that yet. That's the gravity thing. You want to do the long switch first.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna do that first because it would be easier to do this with the gravity off.
I'm not sure it would, but okay. So if you have a look what's in there, you can see that there is the warp core, the one that you powered the vessel with in the end.
Yeah.
What you want to do now is you need to just wait until it activates. Which will be, I don't know how long exactly. It might say somewhere actually. Yeah, what that does is it just stops it spinning. So the gravity that's being generated in here is purely by spin. You can see that the floor here is not that gravity plating that the Nomai have. It's just by spin.
Yep, just like it's like 2001. The minute that the walkway stops spinning, everyone starts floating. Yep. To access the core while the action remove the core will disable the astral.
Yeah, so don't remove the core, but just wait for it to activate.
What happens if I pull the core out when it's activated?
It just doesn't work, and then the loop ends and you die.
Oh, well that would suck.
It would suck, which is why I asked you, are you sure? Because the most unsatisfying thing watching Outer Worlds is when someone doesn't realize the significance of pulling the core and just dies.
Ah, okay. Oh, I was very well aware. I was very well aware.
Yeah. I watched one once where someone pulled the core, wandered around for a bit, thinking, why does this music sound so significant? What the hell's happening? Didn't know what the hell they were doing. And then in the end was like, I think I've made a mistake, and went and took the core and put it back. And then everything was okay, but they almost fucked it up.
Well, the thing is, I pulled the core out, and then everything ended. Everything stopped. The music, the lights, everything. And I was like,
yes.
Okay, this isn't good.
And then it starts that really significant music. Well, yeah, it's supposed to give you the impression that you've just done something momentous.
I didn't leave with it.
Yeah.
I just pulled. Well, here I'll show you what I did. I just did this.
I know.
I just went.
You don't have to demonstrate it, and if you demonstrate it at the wrong time, we can't do what we're here to do. I do know what you mean. Yeah, everything turns off because it's not powered anymore.
The music goes away.
And the music stops.
Yeah,
I'm not. The significant music that starts afterwards starts either immediately after you pull the core or immediately after you leave. I'm not sure which one it is.
It doesn't start until you leave, because it stays quiet. It stayed quiet while I was heading towards the portal.
Yeah, I think there might be a time delay, but I can't remember. Maybe it is after you leave. So yeah, those power cords there are coming from those solar collectors on the surface, and that is just meant to collect the energy of the supernova.
Yep.
This is not just a cavern either. This is the core of Ember Twin.
It's the core of the Ash Twin. Yeah.
And the rock around you know what that came from?
Yeah, Timberhearth.
Yeah, that was what they were mining for.
It's the shiny reflective metal.
And you can see that rock in the zero-G cave.
Yeah, you can. I was wondering what those little bright lights were in Timberhearth.
And
it's this stuff.
Oh, sorry, my internet died for a second there, but I'm back now.
All right.
It's in the zero-G cave. What was I going to say? Yeah, people will obviously like walk past the zero-G cave or walk through it at the beginning of the game and see this rock, and everyone that's watching it who knows will remember that's the stuff right at the end when you go into the Ash Twin project. And when you get the oh, by the way, what you're walking up to now, that panel, that sort of pad on the floor. Yeah. Keep going.
Yeah, this is where
that pad on the floor there.
This is what you see when you look into the Ash Twin.
Yes. So keep walking. That pad on the floor there. Attention to detail. So when you activate that thing, it will change your vision to another location depending on what stone you put in the control thing there.
Yeah.
When you do that in the game, it literally spawns a version of you out of that gold liquid they use for 3D renders at the location you're looking from. So when you do that and you put the Ash Twin stone or in like Giant's Deep or something, it creates a gold version of you here. It's not just artificial. It literally it does the full work. And then in the background you see the whirling stars. Well, they're not stars. It's the stone.
It's the stuff. Yeah.
It looks very cool though, and everything's off because it's unpowered when there's no people in it.
Yeah. And it's that really creepy spinny look that I was wondering what it was.
Yes. There's the way that they made this game, the way they described it is, you may think that with all the complicated stuff we added in here, the stuff that's very difficult for games engines to do normally, you may think that we found some global method to do all that stuff, some new way of programming game worlds that makes it possible to do that stuff in a unified way. No, each world has a different set of tricks that they use to make it possible to do this in a video game.
That's very nice. I always like it when people figure that out.
Incredible amounts of effort. The Dark Bramble is my favorite one because the areas that you go to in Dark Bramble are findable in the game world. Like the Eye of the Universe, they're just rendered somewhere off in space, these big spherical areas that you teleport to when you go through the Dark Bramble. That's how they did the bigger on the inside. It's not. You just get teleported to a different area, and they manipulate your coordinates so it looks like you're inside.
Okay. That's, Are you able to visit them, or do you get a little cut
I think
off?
so.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I've never seen anyone try it. But it would be very hard to find them.
Yeah.
But there's something else that you can do. There's another end. If you pull the core and then just you know when you ran away from the supernova and then the screen just sort of diamonded into the middle, that's your memory. That's just, you didn't die. It's just the end of where the memories can be pulled from. So it's all you know when you wake up. So you're not being killed. The game's not screwing you. That's really what would happen. So what would happen if you turned off the machine and then ran away from the supernova? So you don't die, but you're also not looping.
You just keep going.
Yep. And you can do that.
Huh.
You can just leave the solar system. Once it all turns to dust and there's nothing left, after a few minutes you get a screen up that just says you escape, but eventually your resources run out and you die alone in space.
Well, that's depressing.
It is, which is why I wouldn't try to nudge you towards doing that ending, not even to demonstrate it now.
Yeah.
But what I'm going to show you here is not depressing. It's a lot of fun. It is, as I said, other than the kazoo ending, it is probably the best Easter egg.
Kazoo ending. That was great.
Yes. Do leave it on pause, because it will just happen in a minute.
So which one is me? Do we know which one's mine?
I don't think it's specified which one is you, but one is Gabbro, one is you, and one is the actual system, you know, the tracking module.
Yeah.
And if you go to the module, you can see one of the statues in there, and its eyes are open.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember noticing that.
Ghost is asking what the significance of the broken mask is. Don't know. It could be that it just fell off when the ghost matter hit or something. Who knows?
It could also be one of the broken statues. That was it could be like a broken statue somewhere that was completed, and because the statue broke, the mask broke. Because I did see a couple of broken statues. And
yeah, possibly.
One...
I mean, I think what you saw is incomplete statues. I'm not sure if there are any that are broken. So keep an ear out, because it will make a sound when the loop is starting. I think it might play the sun music for 4 minutes then. Yeah. So is there anything else that I wanted to tell you? I have nothing to add to the fact that you hit the volcanic moon 3 times by accident. That, like, everything I said earlier is what I say now, spoiler irregardless. It was probably between 1 in 500 and 1 in 1,000 chance to hit that by accident, and you did it 3 times independently, which is between 125 million to 1 and 1 billion to 1 chance.
Good times.
Malcatello, perhaps the broken mask is a reference to Solanum, but the truth is that Solanum died on the quantum moon, but because of quantum weirdness, and it's never really explained, but you know, quantum weirdness, you get away with it, there is still a quantum version of Solanum still alive.
I think I hear it.
Yeah, maybe.
Should I turn off the gravity?
But you're just waiting. Yeah, you might as well. You will need it off. Well, actually, I think you can do it without turning it off, but easier to have it off. Schrodinger's Nomai's core, kind of, yeah. Yeah, so you want to stay near to the core now, but not right next to it. Just keep it in view. Yeah, there is fine. So you'll see something in a moment.
Oh, I think
there's
that's just...
the music.
Yeah, there's the music, yeah.
So when all the sand has gone off the Ember Twin, if you go down to where the sand was, sorry, off the Ash Twin, if you go down to where the sand was, you will find the other side of this rock. So it is actually the Timber Hearth rock under the sand on Ash Twin.
Oh, nice.
And a lot of people will go there and not realize that's what it is, not see the similarity. But it's things like that. So many little things in this game have significance. So yeah, when the sun music ends, you will see something interesting. And I do find it a shame that I did it once, but I'm not sure it was the ideal time. But I played the sun music over over my mic.
Yes, you did. Yeah.
I was going to try and find a time to do it again, but there wasn't another one.
Yeah.
Ghost, I don't remember if it does. I think it doesn't, actually. I'm not sure about that. Either way, it is open now. All right, the sun is currently exploding. You're safe in here, even once the supernova crosses this planet. There, it's getting powered. It's getting powered. And there's the black hole. Now, what do you want to do with that black hole, Wes?
Not go in it because I'm safe in here?
So that black hole is given the power of a supernova, which means that it's creating a 22-minute negative time interval.
Oh.
Anything that goes into that goes back in time 22 minutes. Your memories are currently being piped into it. What would happen if you sent a physical object into it?
It would create a duplicate. Oh. Oh, hell yeah! Would go back in time. But there would be a duplicate. Wouldn't there? Yeah.
Guess where you're going now?
Well, we'd still be in the thing, wouldn't we?
Whereas, get your ass back to the Ash Twin Project.
Well, I'd still be there, wouldn't I? Oh. Oh. I would still be there, but this version of me got reset. Oh. Oh. I'm gonna cause another rip in space-time, aren't I? Doc Brown.
Honestly,
Doc Brown has entered
this is a
the
contradiction.
Chat. Doc Brown has entered the chat, and he's not happy.
This is arguably a contradiction because, yeah, it should, but it doesn't. This is more in line with the way I think it should work in the high energy lab as well, which is that if you've got the energy to create a duplicate by manipulating time, then congratulations, you've spent the energy to create the duplicate. So there's no contradiction. All you've done is create a perfect manufacturing copying method. But there's a lot more you can do with time travel than just that. You know where you're going?
Yep. I'm just floating. I got time.
Yeah.
Just hanging out.
I'll have you do it before we end here.
I am curious, does like the whole front pop open or something? Now we'll find out.
We will find out. There, the sand stream just then started. You saw it appear on the screen. That's another thing which, obviously, it's never explained how the sand thing happens. I think if you were to design the orbits very precisely, you could argue that the sand is being pulled by the sun, but no, they rotate independently of that.
They go back, the sand goes back and forth.
That's what it says, but it takes a very long time. I'm not sure how long it takes, but it's by pure coincidence that it starts up just as you get there.
22 minutes.
Well, yeah, I mean, no, but I don't know how long it takes to reset, because you never see it happen, obviously, because you've only got 22 minutes. As I said earlier, bear in mind, these planets are not on rails.
Yeah.
They've been designed to not hit each other for 22 minutes.
The fuck?
I don't know how well they'd last if the sun didn't explode. But the sun always explodes. This is the wrong... Oh, no, actually, it's not. You're fine.
I know where to go.
You know the pre-flight checklist you had there with some options on it?
Yeah.
Which has, for example, the option to pause time during dialogue?
Yeah.
Did anyone ever wonder how pausing time during dialogue wouldn't ruin the timing of the sun music? Because the sun always explodes at the same time during the music.
That's a good point.
The way they solve that is it just doesn't pause during the sun music. If you'll notice, if you try and do dialogue while the sun music is playing, it doesn't pause, even if you have it selected. A lot of other things that are similar don't pause either when they would normally. Once the sun music starts, you cannot pause the game without also pausing the sun music. And yeah, I think I already showed you, or maybe I should, Mel, that if you keep the marshmallow out while the supernova reaches you, it lights the marshmallow on fire before it hits you.
Yeah, you showed me.
Good job.
Core,
probably not in practice. Yes. Probably not in practice, Core, but Core's asking if you have enough thrust. Essentially, he's asking if you have enough thrust, could you move the planets? Probably, theoretically, but you can't get that much thrust. One thing you can do is, you know, on Giant Steep, the current that keeps you from getting to the core, unless you use the counterclockwise tornado, you can pass through that current if you have enough speed.
I was thinking that would be possible.
Yeah, and you tried it a few times, but you had about 10 times less speed than you needed.
Yeah, you would have to start way out, and then just.
Well, imagine if you.
Force.
Imagine if you spent literally the entire loop, first going out and then going back in, exactly to the right point. You can get up to some insane speeds. And people have done that. They've shown what happens when you hit each planet at full speed. It's possible to go literally straight through the planet, you're going so fast. Sometimes you just explode. On Giant Steep, you land in the core and your speed is just zeroed.
Really?
Yeah.
So wait, you could go through planets?
If you're moving fast enough in video games, you can go through almost everything, because every frame, it moves you a certain amount, and if you're moving fast enough, you will move more in a frame than the size of the planet. Now, in a lot of games, it will then do a check. It will do a linear interpolation and see if anything collides with the line between where you are now and where you were before. But in most games, that's not necessary, so a lot of games don't bother. Cool. I think there is an achievement, yes, for getting through the currents by going fast.
Well, I got a minute. 'Cause unfortunately, I was a bit too late.
Yeah, you floated around for a while first.
Yeah.
You know the teleportation pads on the planet's surfaces?
Yes.
Once you've gone through them, they light up white, and you can recall straight back to where you came from, just by stepping on them again.
All right.
Not sure if you ever did that.
I did it once or twice.
No. Also, you know the actually, I'll wait.
So I gotta wait.
Go about now.
Okay.
Right, head on in.
Alright. $12 minutes. I knew it! Is that me? Are you me? Is that big-ass backpack something I've been carrying around this whole time? Whoa. This got weird in a hurry. Are you me from the last loop? Yeah, no, this got weird in a hurry. Yeah, duplicating living beings probably wasn't what the Nomai had in mind when they built the Ash Twin project. I wonder if we have the same memories. Good question, let's see. I remember all the time loops, including the last loop where I jumped into the black hole in here. What about you? Me too, sounds like our memories diverge at the start of the loop. Makes sense to me, seeing as how jumping into the black hole is definitely what created two of us. And what do you think happens if you don't jump in the black hole again at the end of this loop? Then where do you come from? That's a good point. I mean, I feel as real as ever, so I don't think I'm a figment of your imagination or anything like that. That's just what a figment of my imagination would say. Being sassy, don't sass me, you are me. Does kind of prove we're the same person. At any rate, it's been good talking to you and me. Just incredibly strange, but good. See you around. Ah! What have we done? Jumping into the black hole was a terrible idea. Ah! 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 He's freaking out now. Yes, it was. You good? Yeah, I'm good. This is the greatest.
He's just like you for real.
Yeah, he really is. Sure, two of us is great and all, but is it the greatest? What about the day we, what about that one? Talking about the day What? No, talk about the other one. Oh, yeah, that makes worse. Yeah, you got it. That was an incredible day. But today's probably the next greatest day of our life after that one. Think it's okay there's two of us? Well, we're talking to each other and nothing exploded yet. Gosen always says that means the date's going well. Yeah, but it's Slate's definition of a boring date. That means Gosen and Slate had never dated. That's the whole mishap with Gosen's eye. Oh, yeah, the eye thing. That's... yeah. Yep, sure is. Uh-huh. Quickly changing the subject. We jumped into the black hole and they opened the thing up at the end of the last time loop. What do you think would happen if you don't jump in this time? Then where do you come from? Good point. Feel as real as ever, etc., etc. Being sassy. Alright.
There's one thing I forgot. If you shoot the probe through it, it's also here.
Oops.
No. If you had shot it through at the end...
Yeah, I got it. But that's,
You bastard.
You got a little something right there on your nose.
So all of the other Harthians play an instrument. All the other explorers play an instrument. Do you know what instrument your character plays?
Nothing.
The instrument he plays is the next universe. Oh!
Good point. He also plays the probe. Oh, hold on. There we go.
That's now in his head.
Yes. Well, no, it's... Oh, yeah, it's a little clipping through a little bit.
So that I think is all the fun you can have with that.
Well, hold on. What happens if I don't go through?
Nothing. You just come back here next time and there's no one there, but you've got the memories still. I think if you jump through again, then it's back to this version where he's there.
Yeah.
But if you don't jump through, then it's back to the normal version where he isn't.
Yeah, but do I cause a... Because if I don't go through, then there's no reason why he exists. So wouldn't
in the next loop, sure.
Wouldn't that cause a fucky wucky?
Why would it?
Because you don't do something that causes him to be there. So, time paradox. And
it's not a paradox, it's a different continuity. Ghost says his universe paradoxed. Okay. I don't see how it would. I don't see why it would need to.
Yeah, it would. It would, because all of a sudden, there's two things that shouldn't be there because you didn't do the thing that causes your twin to be there. So all of a sudden you have a breach in the space-time continuum, and boom,
as far as I'm concerned, that's not a paradox.
Boom goes
but the game
dynamite.
might consider it to be one.
Yeah, that would definitely be that would be a time paradox. You are not doing the thing in the time loop that causes something in the past to happen. And according to this game's continuity, that would be snap, crackle, pop.
But it's a new continuity. When you go back in time, you're creating that time again.
It's the same time. But it's just nothing that you're doing is causing any significant differences. That would be a significant difference. A whole nother being is here. So it would cause a snap, crackle, pop in the space-time continuum.
Well, I don't think so, but the game, according to Ghost, the game agrees with you. So, but I don't see why it would have to.
Now that's what I call a curveball.
Yeah. Ever wonder what it would be like living on the inside of an O'Neill cylinder?
Hold on. Can I get it on myself? Are you fucking serious?
It's outside.
Dude, it's outside.
It's on the pad.
Yeah. That was fucking great.
If you shoot it down near your feet and just wait, on the ground, just shoot it onto the ground nearby. Not that near. What doesn't matter. Just watch it. It's rotating because the area around it is. I think it'll start rotating again in a minute. It shouldn't be. It doesn't really make sense to, but it is.
Good little probe friend.
That was close. You having fun, Wes?
I'm getting the feel for it. Give me a second.
You know when you're in the air and you fire the probe,
Yeah.
it has a small effect on your momentum?
Yeah, it causes you to get pushed back a little. Yeah.
Yep. That, believe it or not, is more powerful than your thrusters. If you do it fast enough, which is very difficult.
That's what I'm kind of...
If you can fire it and recall it fast enough, then that propels you faster than your thrusters do. This is how people do shipless runs. In here is not the best place to test it.
Oh, I'm futzing with the gravity. Because if I can get... Oh dear. There we go. Dude, that's gotta be fucking nausea-inducing.
Might be. But it might feel quite normal.
Kind of. All depends on what you focus on.
The momentum on you would still be the same as on the planet's surface if it's spinning fast enough.
Well, no, I'm talking about being here at the true core, where there's no gravity, but yet things are going all around you, and, like, you'll be able to feel the slight tugs of G's as things that are being affected by gravity spinning around you. That'd be... Ooh. That'd be fucking...
Well, none of that stuff is big enough to be affected by gravity, and the reason that you've got no movement at the center is because you're being equally affected by all of the planet all around you. So you're being pulled into the average point.
Yeah.
The fact that they hollowed out the core of this planet would imply that the planet should have lower gravity. I'm not sure if it does. I think it's the same as Ember Twin.
It would have to, because it's constantly shifting its sand back and forth.
Well, I'm talking even without the sand as a factor. Oh, of course, it changes with the sand. Fair enough. I didn't know that. Oh, also, here's a challenge for you that you could certainly do if you wanted to. Probably next loop though. The probe that gets sent out by the cannon. Ooh. Did you ever think to go and investigate it?
I think I found it once or twice.
You never found the probe?
Yeah, I think I did. I found something that was flying around.
You may have found the scout they have floating around Timberhearth. You may have found the satellite around the edge of the solar system. But I don't think you ever found the Nomai probe.
I found something.
The one they were sending out to try and find the eye of the universe.
Yeah. Oh, you know
next...
what would be really fun? You know, it'd be really fun if I could convince me here to jump through the black hole with me.
Yes.
That'd be
You
fun.
could build up an army.
Yes. Could build up an army and then take over Timberhearth and establish we could strong arm everyone to go into the Ash Twin, and then everyone jumps through the black hole again. There we go. That's how we do it.
Well, it would be a very weird 20 minutes.
You go up, and then your ship lands again, and it's like a clown car. Just
Well, see, that's the problem. You only have one ship.
Yeah. Well, you got stuff in there. It's fine. Like 50 meters.
You do multiple journeys.
Popping out.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, everyone, get in.
And there really would only be one original because it's the one that gets the memories back.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, all right, everyone, no questions. Get in the ship. We're making Timberhearth great again. And we just stay in here while the supernova happens.
Well, the core here with that material, it doesn't actually protect you from the supernova for very long. It's temporary. The planet does get vaporized after a couple of minutes.
Well, all right, then everyone go through the black hole. Just keep going through the black hole. We'll be fine.
Eventually, we can actually find out who would win, a trillion Harthians or one sun.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, it's the sun. With the Lions question, very clearly, you would need a lot more than a trillion.
Nah, we'll just beat up the sun.
Malcatello says you overflow the whole solar system with your own looping biomass.
Yeah.
You could go and find the Nomai in the Gloaming Galaxy. You could just walk there. Like,
yes.
It's like the D&D peasant railgun, where you just like lift each other up all the way there, because there's billions of you. Because they would all be motivated to go in and go through the black hole again, so it would be an infinite loop. You would just be limited by how many of them can fit through the black hole at once. Which I guess would be a limit, actually. You'd eventually have not enough time and not enough physical space to get them all through the black hole.
We're not going through the black hole this time. We're just gonna hang out with our bro, me. So. Ah! Ah! Yeah, freak out! Freak out! Ah! All right.
Yeah, as Ghost says, look up when it activates. I don't know if the container opens when the black hole starts. I don't remember. Ghost says it does.
Yeah, it does.
It does, okay, fair enough. There's the black hole. You can put your scout through. If you can get it there, I don't think you can. Nope. So that was the supernova passing over. You see it's still working. Sending your memories back right now. And then you'll see the screen will diamond in.
Whoop. Yep. Ooh. Yeah, that's what I thought. And destroyed the fabric of space-time.
I don't think I agree with that, but whatever.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. Beautiful. You know what, Uzalu? I think this is a wonderful thing to end on.
Are you sure you don't want to go find the Nomai probe? There's one more thing that you could do. It's fast.
Okay.
It's challenging to catch up with it,
okay.
But you can do it.
All right. Well, what about my marshmallow?
What do you mean?
I gotta eat my marshmallow first.
Okay, so 2 more things to do.
Well, no, I'm saying if I can't catch up to the probe if I eat my marshmallow. Put a hex on
You
the
might
whole
be
damn
able
thing.
to, but it would be a lot more difficult. At this point, Wes, I think you could afford the hex. It might be fun.
Yeah. If I've been doing this poorly without the hex, I don't want to know what it's like with it.
But it'll be funny. So what you want to do is keep an eye on where the probe goes. That little blue thing that just launched there.
Okay.
Follow it. You want to follow it. You want to get to your ship as quickly as possible and follow the probe. You have no way to lock onto it. You have to do it visually. So as quick as you can. Yeah, you can see it there. Little tiny blue dot.
Yep, I see it.
Have you got it? Yes, you do. Well done.
Yep.
Yeah, just fly towards it. You can reach it.
Flying towards it.
So that is literally the probe the Nomai used to brute force the universe. To give them the location of the eye of the universe.
It's a genius idea.
It is.
It's a very me idea.
I mean, if any of their machines had failed, if the Ashburn project had not worked, which had never been tested, if it had not worked.
Wait, what? We're turning
just ignore that. Just turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off.
Okay.
Yeah, it automatically returns to the sun to keep you safe. But if the Ashburn project that hadn't been tested hadn't worked, they would have just destroyed the sun for nothing. There you go. You caught up with the probe. If you slow down, you can actually land on it. Just be careful with the momentum, because it's heading towards you as well. Don't forget.
Yep.
You can approach it slowly. Yeah, I think as Ghost says, once you're close enough, you can lock onto it. I'm not sure if that's true, but let's have a look. Yeah, this is the thing that can just hit your campsite at the beginning of the game and kill you.
Yeah, I don't think I can.
Very
there it
rare,
goes.
though.
Nope,
There you
I
go.
did it for a second.
No, you're going back towards the sun.
Yep.
Alcatelu is speculating that at this point a hex would make your luck better.
How dare you?
I don't believe there's any limit in this game to how far out of the solar system you can go. Except time, of course. Yep, that's it.
There we go.
Turn the headlights on. There you go. You're lit up now.
Yeah, there it is, guys. That's very Nomai-ish. Oh, and it's got the little symbol of the Eye of the Universe on it.
Yep.
Very nice.
So, another 5 months before the next DLC?
Alright, I think I'm good.
Congratulations, Wes. You're wedged.
There we go.
Yeah, you're only rotating because the probe's rotating.
Another happy landing.
I think you will land on it. You might fall off. Oh, you're good. Just careful of your own ship putting you back up again. Yep,
There we go.
there you go. Goodbye, ship.
No, no. Very possessive of this ship. And speaking of... Alright, boys.
Oh, he's doing it? You can lock onto Giant Steep from your computer.
Oh, that's right. Oh, okay, yeah, I can do that, sure. You know what, yeah, let's do that. I was gonna just eject myself, but yeah.
Oh, you could do that as well, yeah. You can lock onto the core specifically, and it doesn't make much difference though. Yeah, just keep it centered.
Let's see if I can do it, boys.
I believe you get an achievement if you do. What you could also do from here is pull out your signal scope and you get all of them playing at the same time. Which I think also gives you an achievement.
If you would have told me that a little bit ago, then yeah, I would have gone. But I'll do it again later.
Make sure that those lines, the relative trajectory is the same. You're gonna keep those lines equal. So down and to the right, otherwise you'll miss it. There you go. Yeah, keep the arrows at the sides. Yeah, as low as possible, and then down. Yeah, there you got it. Just keep it as low as possible, and then speed.
Alrighty!
Ah, you didn't have enough speed.
Come on!
you need a lot of speed. You could do the ejection though.
Well, I know where I'm gonna eject to. I'm gonna eject and see if I can go right to my campsite. I have no idea what the ejection's gonna do, but I'm gonna try it.
Possibly Melcatillo, yeah.
Alright, let's go!
You landed at the graveyard.
Incredibly appropriate.
Yeah, shockingly, there's no thrusters available now. The rest of your ship is somewhere.
Where?
Probably on the planet, but I don't know.
Oh no. Poor ship. Wait, what? Activate lift? What? What?
And this is just showing you that they have a real reason to use lifts.
Oh, yeah.
So, one thing you could do, Wes, is head to the radio tower on Timberhearth.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost, most people don't see it.
The radio tower, the thing for the DLC?
Yeah. Yeah. You could just, if you want, you could just do the very first thing just to get you started, and then continue it next time if you want. Or you could do it for next time.
Well, it's not like I have a ship anymore.
You don't need one for this part.
Yeah,
or well, it would limit you to how much you can get into it, actually. You could just do the first bit. Ghost matter only harms organic matter. So when you fire your scout in there and it lights up, it's probable that that's just the organic matter on the surface of the scout melting away. The scout itself isn't affected.
Where is the tower again? What do you remember what the
You should be able to find it with your signal scope, or with the the map. Well, only the map in your ship, which doesn't exist anymore. If you go for Deep Space Radio, and then it's that one, I think.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah.
My ship exists. It's just in a couple pieces.
You are now, by the way, Wes, allowed to watch Mel's playthrough, if you want to.
Thank you.
I think we're doing another episode. No, it's not tomorrow, is it? It's pretty next Sunday. You doing anything tomorrow?
Yeah, I got a couple plans. You know, Saturday, it's gonna be movie night.
Oh yeah, sorry. It's already Saturday here, so I actually meant Sunday. You doing anything on Sunday?
Well, yeah, I got the Chase's D&D game, and yeah, I got a couple other things. Yeah, a couple irons in the fire, you know, nothing too serious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You gonna be there for Chase's game?
I'm gonna try to make it, but you know, I got some real world stuff to take care of.
Well, I was thinking tomorrow, you know, I might just try to make sure that I'm there to watch you in Chase's game.
Well, when have you ever decided to do that?
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I don't do it enough.
Yeah, well,
You know,
you know.
be there to support my man Wes in the RP. Very
Well,
important.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta do that. It's fine. It's fine.
You know, these days are fleeting, and once they've happened, they're gone.
Yeah.
So just spend a little bit of time in here and
Yeah.
read the stuff and look around.
Yeah, it's that thing there, isn't it?
Oh, of course, you already figured this out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you I can't tell you anything actually because this is DLC. This is the actual game. You have to figure it out yourself next time. There's a little video series by a channel which did some experiments in how to create this kind of world with these planets and procedural generated. He did procedurally generated, although they're not in Outer Wilds. And with the atmosphere shader and all that stuff. It's very interesting. It's a channel that does a lot of video game related sort of tech experiments. And I've forgotten the name of it, but it's a very good channel. I'll link it if I remember.
I would love to play around with the physics of this game. And just like how the planets move and interact with each other and whatnot. That'd be fun.
Well, there are games which are sandboxes, like I think Universe Sandbox is
Yeah.
one. Well, Wes, when you're ready to end, I think I know the place you'll want to go back to.
Where is that?
Well, you got to have a marshmallow for the road.
Yeah, I do. I didn't start this session with a marshmallow, but I'll be damned if I'm not gonna finish it with one.
Exactly.
All right, gentlemen. Thank you all very much for hanging out. The good stuff. Oh. Well, uzalu, this has been fun. This has been a lot of fun. And I'm very if you're lighting up, I can't hear you.
No, it's all right. I had the music on.
Yeah. This has been a lot of fun.
Glad you liked it.
Yep.
Yes, Equilibrion, it is that.
This is good times. All right. I think that's it. It's good hanging out with everyone. And for all of the hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people that will one day watch this video, many, many years down the road,
Yep.
how does it feel being an interstellar species? It's got to feel great, doesn't it? To have your kind slip the sealy bonds of Earth and take its rightful place among the stars, it's got to be great. It feels great knowing that that's our future. We didn't really talk about it, but this was, what, 2 days after the 2024 election?
Yep.
Yeah. And we don't talk a lot of politics on these streams, but I have a feeling that history is going to prove that the people that are utterly freaking out, names that you all who live in the future don't need to know because they're irrelevant now. They just know that they fear-mongered on a level that would be hard to believe years from now. And we did, in fact, drag them kicking and screaming into the golden age for their own benefit. In the same way that you force a child to eat their vegetables at dinner and go to bed at a good time. We did that. And I hope you are reaping the benefits as good as I sincerely hope you will be. And yeah, it's a good game other than that. Good times. So, with all that sappy shit out of the way, I'll talk to you guys later. Until
Thanks
the
for watching, everyone.
Yes, and until the DLC, make sure you unlike, dislike, and unsubscribe. As per usual.
That's very important.
Yeah. So what you want to do is when the stream starts, you like and you subscribe. And then at the end, you dislike and unsubscribe. See, that I think is what we're going to start telling people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. We got to do that. Because, you know, it's a ritual. It's a ritual.
It's like the loop.
Yeah, yes. Yes, it is. It's exactly like the loop. You got to start the loop liking. All right, I'm going to get out of here. It was good hanging out with you guys. You guys have
Just
a good
like
day.
you start the loop with a marshmallow.